Radio.com.
It'll be quicker than that.
Broadcasting live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking. I'm Maloney and Spirits Medium Bird.
That was third.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we are broadcasting live from Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro. Come on down and see us. Go to juliosliquors.com. Come down to the store, 140 Turnpike Road inside the Westboro Shopping Center. You can even come downstairs and watch this fiasco we call show. Joining me on the dais today, of course, is the one, the only, thank God, the incomparable Mr. Randall J. Bird.
That's right, the Spirits Medium, and we're here, of course, preparing, polishing the countertop, making sure that everything is like put together specifically so that we can welcome the great one, El Rey, which he's about to come in.
The hordes of people that
Yep.
putting me set aside as he makes his way to the dais. There he is, obviously the Jew. It's the wine. It's the wine of the week, Ray.
Stop whining.
Do you have a wine of the week?
We do have a wine of the week.
All right. Is it whiny?
It's a little whiny.
Okay.
It's a little whiny. Hey, before I get into that wine, I just
Okay,
want to let
sure.
people know. So last week we did a flash sale on a Rhone type blend from Santa Barbara County called Epiphany, and it's a blend of primarily Viognier, about 50%, and then there's Marsanne, there's Grenache Blanc, and a little Vermentino in there. We still have some left.
There's companies that'll get rid of Vermentinos.
What do you mean?
Extermentino.
Extermentinos?
Vermentino.
Oh,
Vermentino.
okay.
Yeah. So this is normally about $25 a bottle. We're selling for $12.98. That's about a 48%.
Wow.
Yeah. And we still have some left. So if anybody's interested, stop in.
Go
And
see Ray.
yeah. And of course, we do have a bottle in the refrigerator that if you care to try it before you buy it, by all means, see myself or Eric or Dennis, and we'd be happy to pour some for you. And
There you go.
it's a nice
Free-
bottle.
free
This
wine.
is from a flash sale earlier in the week, but
Yes.
this isn't the wine of the week that we're tasting
No,
right now.
no.
Okay. I
So
just-
the wine of the week.
What is the wine of the
The
week?
wine of the week is
He's getting to it, Randall. Be quiet.
is a producer from Sicily
Sicily.
called Donna Fugata.
I forgot about it.
Actually, I was just going to say that. So
Donna Fugata.
it's
That's going to be Randall's new favorite word. Sassicaia was up there for a while, but Donna Fugata may now replace that.
all right.
What do you think, Randall?
Is that what is that? Is
That's the
that
name of the place.
producer,
So the
or-
producer is Donna Fugata,
Okay.
and we
The
have
other
our-
one you like, the producer you like is the other one, Sassicaia.
Oh, so that's a
Okay.
yeah. I mean, we have Ornelia too. So, so we have people coming in specifically looking for this producer. Now we have about 3-4 different other whites that Donna Fugata produces, and they're really, really stunning wines. So this one here is a Sicilian white blend, and I say blend. The primary grape is a grape called Catarato, and for most people,
What do you mean?
what does that mean?
Yeah.
That means nothing.
Stop
to me.
swearing at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a grape indigenous to Sicily,
Okay.
and I thought we'd show it today because it's an ideal wine for spring, summer quaffing.
Okay.
And so
All right. Let's try it.
let's get to the wine.
Now
So-
they have like heritage
melon on this
well,
thing?
let's taste it, but they have like heritage vegetables and like heritage grains.
Heirloom.
Is this heirloom? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
heirloom.
is this like an old style grape?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Ryan is obsessed with and thinks about Roman legions all the time. So this might be something that is old enough to go back to.
I'm gonna okay. So I need to Randall I'm gonna give you the back joke on this one. Okay. So I guess there was like some sort of trend about guys think about the Romans like so many
The
times
Roman Empire,
the Roman
yeah.
Empire like so many times a week.
Right.
All right. So my youngest daughter comes into my study, right? And I'm watching TV and she goes, "Dad, do you think about the Roman Empire at all?" And I go, "Sid, look around this room. And if you look at there's Plutarch's Lives, there's there's everything. Everything is Thomas Aquinas. There's statues, reproductions of Roman helmets and stuff like that. At my college, I was a classical studies major, so Greek and Roman is where I cut my teeth. Right, I worked on digs and stuff like that. I go, I think you may have asked the wrong guy. And I said, but here's when I start thinking about it, and I think a lot of dads will agree with me. A lot of people actually. When I really start thinking about the Roman Empire, and here's what I do. I'm driving down the road and I hit a pothole. And I'm like, damn it. The Romans could build a road that would last for centuries, and we can't give one that will last one winter.
There you go.
That's when
There
I
you
think
go.
about the
Yeah.
Roman Empire.
Yeah.
So I digress.
Well, folks, if you're out there thinking about the Roman Empire or the
Then
past,
drink some
this is the
Sicilian wine.
perfect wine to go with it.
It is, and you can think about the fact that Sicily is the most conquered land in the world. Greeks, Romans, Carthaginians, Arabs.
But they didn't get their wine.
But not
They
the
do not.
Phoenicians,
So,
Atlanteans.
It's
so this is a 2022 vintage.
really crisp. The nice melon on the nose.
Very-
citrusy.
Spot on, Ryan.
Okay.
Spot on. So yeah, you get the citrus, you get the melon, you get actually some Mediterranean herbs in there as well.
A little minerality too.
That's true of most Italian whites. You get that nice minerality, which I love. in
Flinty,
wine.
if people try to think of it, flinty.
Steely,
Yeah.
flinty, yeah, yeah. Another thing, I don't know, you know what peaches taste like, obviously.
I do.
Well, this one here,
Brandon does know.
this one here, I think the lead characteristic of this wine is white peach.
Okay.
White peach. And as it's going down on the palate, you pick up a little tropical fruit like pineapple as well. But it's a nice quaffing wine, and
This is beautiful, but it's got enough structure and it's got enough acidity that could definitely go with food though.
absolutely one of the things that I like to do when I talk to customers upstairs about is food pairings. And this would go great with, let's see, maybe bruschetta,
Hmm.
bruschetta with the tomato base, and maybe fish tacos. I mean,
Fish
after
tacos,
all,
yeah.
Sicily is an island, and
Yeah, I'd have to
seafood
try
is
and
the-
compare it with the food. So every time you make these suggestions, you should try and
bring the
really
food
let
down.
me test and see if this would actually.
I interrupt this broadcast one more time because, cousin Vinny, who is Sicilian, has to chime in on this.
Yeah.
And he says, yes, Ray, most conquered when everybody went, we never lost our culture because everybody else wanted it. Whatever makes you sleep at night, Vincent.
Yes, yes.
Right. You could say it's the most desirable.
No, it's just on its way.
I-
You have to
Right.
stop there to get to.
Right.
And why? Okay, so here's another thing. Why isn't there a bridge between Sicily and Italy?
I believe
How-
there is.
How far?
I don't
is
think
it?
there is.
You sure?
No, maybe there is
Yeah,
now,
I
but there
thought there
never
was,
was. Because there's a spot where you could actually build
That's
one.
right.
I don't think they built one. Maybe
So it's not.
maybe cousin Vinny and his culture could tell me
That's right.
that what it is. I'm going to make a lot of people angry today. I
Yeah.
feel it. I feel it.
So this little beauty is $17.99. It's
No, that's nice.
It's on sale at 15% off,
Hmm.
starting today and all of next week. 2022 vintage. It's called Anthilia, and it's kind of with
Anthilia.
a gal on here, and it's sort of a fleeting type.
It's nice artwork on the
yeah,
front. I think
nice
it's really cool.
artwork.
And
Yeah.
Donna Fagata is one word.
Yes,
I thought you were saying it like
Donna
Like Donna, yeah.
Fagata. Yeah.
Yeah.
Donna Fagata.
Donna Fagata. Yeah.
All right.
And
Uh,
a stelb enclosure, which means
It's a stelb
that you
enclosure,
can
which
chill this and
even-
Which
open
is
it
a
in
true
and-
cap for those not in the know, which means that the
My recent
the
obsession.
chance of any problem with the wine is
Is-
it's very, very slim.
Almost nil.
But also
One
allows you to
minute.
open it, take a glass out, and then still return back to it.
Yeah, keep it in the
Sure.
refrigerator for while you're drinking or whatever.
It'll last a couple 3 days.
Yeah, nice.
Couple 3 days.
Mhm.
That's such a New England thing. Couple 3 days.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, everybody. That's Ray, and we want to thank Ray for giving us
Yes.
the wine of the week. And Donna Fagata, what's the name? Attila,
Athilia.
Athilia,
Athilia Sicilian White.
Sicilian white.
And then there's
Check
that
one out.
flash sale of
Oh, yeah, and we have that flash sale still going on.
30 seconds.
Epiphany It's a Santa Barbara County Rhone type blend.
All right.
Absolutely delicious. We tasted it. It's great, and it's 48% off the regular price.
Okay. And wait a minute, since we get it just a couple times. 2.2-mile suspension bridge planned over the Strait of Messina. The longest suspension bridge and 60% longer than the current record holder. It has not been built yet.
All right.
Wow.
All your interests.
Italy finally
information on
decided
history
to bring the
Dad jokes,
Sicilian into the
polls,
fold.
and heritage
Oh, to get so much hate mail right
grapes,
now.
heritage grapes. Here on It's the Liquor
All right.
Talking, WCRN AM 830 on your dial. We'll be back after these commercial breaks, but continue with the Facebook Live feed
Yeah, sure. Why not?
with information.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
My
So
pleasure, as
my two
always.
recent obsessions have been screw tops,
Mhm.
kind of paired with PET bottles. That's my new thing. And three-legged
screw-
tables.
Screw tops paired with
Like
Yeah,
I think the ideal
the pet.
container is a PET plastic bottle with a screw top that seals. It has the little rubber liner. It does whatever.
The only problem with
People
PET.
hate it.
Yeah, but the only problem, because the problem with PET is it eventually, like, especially if you carbonate stuff, the carbonization leaks out over time.
Right, but most spirits or whiskeys could stay very well preserved
You-
in it,
you-
but people don't like the feel.
No,
of
but
plastic.
what's the other one? They're looking down at the breakdown of Terra packs.
Yeah.
And the whiskey will last a long time in a Terra pack, but it will eventually go. And I don't know about PET,
I'm frightened of them. They named it correctly.
but
They
Terra
called it a
pack.
Terra pack. Yeah,
I think it means Terra like land,
but the other thing
not terroir pack.
is three-legged tables. I've had a huge problem recently with if you have a three-legged table, it's never unbalanced. You don't have to put a matchbook under it. And yet every roster, like I'm not talking
Right.
about
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see.
like
what
if
you're
it
saying.
has a pole down the center and it goes to three legs instead of four,
Yeah.
it can never be a wobbly, out of balance table. And yet almost every restaurant, I'd never see them in it. And
Well,
it
then-
drives me crazy.
Good point.
That's a good point. But I'm surprising you're a car guy. What about the three-wheeled cars that tip over constantly?
Yeah, but that was a terrible design because they don't use what was called the tadpole design,
Okay.
which puts
The
the two
tip
wheels in the front and the one wheel
right.
in the back.
Which is what
kind
a
of
cam
fat,
does.
like
now.
yeah.
Those motorcycles,
Right,
the
and
cam
super,
motorcycles,
super stable.
stable.
But when you put the one wheel in the front, like on the old, there was a British car that would tip.
Yeah.
Constantly when they're
Didn't
doing
it have like
because
little
it was-
guards on the side, so when it tip, it would hit the guard.
Yeah, or it was a plastic car. You could flip it up. It weighed 200 pounds or whatever it was. But anyway, I mean, there are ways that people can like through engineering. You know, the people who sell these table-based legs have to understand this technology, but yet they're going out and they're just not informing people about what the issue is.
Have you ever seen the show Connections?
No,
You've never seen the show?
I don't think
You
so.
you need to watch the show. So it's you start with a premise.
Yeah.
It starts with a premise and it actually goes back. So it'd be something like weird, like how like matches created the supercomputer.
Right.
And there's a whole litany of discoveries and things from like a furniture designer or matches or whatever.
Right.
And they link it all the way through and you end up like at supercomputers and just it's a historical sort of road work of how it ended
Right.
up there. So it's sort of cool. And so I think I feel like I'm on an episode right now because we started with Sicilian white wine.
30
and
seconds.
we're talking
I
now
got
we're
a call
talking
here from the table leg union leader.
Okay.
Wants Randall's home address. Should I give it to him?
Yeah,
Please
go
don't.
for it.
yeah, give it to him. So but I feel like we sort of done that. We started out with a white wine from Sicily,
Yeah.
went to screw caps, which went to PET.
All right, guys.
Which one
10
to three legged
seconds.
cake?
Count up.
All right. Ray's gonna get back upstairs anyways. We're
Yep.
gonna come back
Yep.
anyways. So
At
thank
some
you, Ray.
point in the
My
future,
pleasure.
I'd like to explore the oldest grape varietals that are still through.
Two grown men
Because everything's
broadcasting
fairly
from a
recent.
large
Quiet on the
cold
set.
room. Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium, Randall Bird.
Hey everybody. Welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN. AM 830. We say good au revoir, goodbye, arrivederci to Ray. He's going back upstairs to
The
sell some
only
great wine.
upstage of his entrance and exit was possibly the Celtics parade on yesterday. Just the amount of people that poured into the city and all the.
Were you at the
craziness.
parade? Any-
I had to drive through part of it.
Did you really?
Yeah, the
Oh, it's like about a
aftermath
horror
of
show.
everybody trying to get out of the city, and I was like cutting through, and I'm like, why are these people dressed like Irish green clowns? And
Whoa, whoa,
they
whoa,
went,
whoa,
no,
you
no, no,
better-
no. I'm
you
not
better
talking,
dial that
I'm not
back.
talking about the jerseys. I saw people dressed as
Oh, I see.
green leprechauns,
Leprechauns, right,
wearing
right, right.
gigantic gold chains with the Celtic logo on it. Like, I mean, like 2 to 3 inch, like boat anchor chains. Just like bizarre costumes, all there to celebrate. But just like a rave gone crazy, there were people sprinkled into the crowd that were definitely, it was good people watching moment.
Yeah,
And I
know,
think people are really pumped about the win and everything, but hell on traffic.
well, that's part of the whole thing when you get Kenny's on his way, by the way, just in case you were
Okay.
wondering, because
He's probably caught up in that post Celtics celebration traffic.
well, he's been traveling. He's traveling today. He's going to France today. So I mean, of course.
Well, do we wait for him for the drink of the show, or do we?
Well, listen, if he can't, he hopefully he's listening. If he can't, he can't be here on time, then he he
Well,
doesn't get it.
We had a fantastic wine, and then we're in the Metro train station, right?
Yeah.
Which is the lower level at Julio's Liquors, and it's not coincidentally that a lot of times when we go to break, everything goes off the rails. Like, so this
That's
would be
true.
the most dangerous train station to be in if it was actually active.
You're absolutely correct.
We go into some bizarre conversations, and one of the talks was about three-legged tables and Stelvin or screw cap closures. So if you want to see that, you can go back at the Facebook Live feed.
No one really wants to see
But
that.
I'm telling you, it's probably wasting your time. Yeah.
Hey, we just so you know, this past week we had Becky Harris, who's the co-founder of Catoctin Creek Rye Whiskeys. I know you like some of them. So there's a couple things I wanted to do today because I hadn't tried it in a while, but I got to try it during her presentation. Was our Catoctin Creek single barrel, which is called Leaky Binders.
Yeah.
So I mean, the whole label sort of harkens back to like Prohibition era.
Right.
Whiskey, and this one happened to be out of a leaky barrel. The barrel that we actually chose for this had a leak in it,
Meaning there were less
less-
yield of
yeah.
bottles and
so-
a certain amount of deliciousness.
and I happen to be watching Peaky Blinders like a fiend. So let's just this is not the drink of the show.
Oh,
we
not
will
the drink of the show.
we'll
Okay.
wait for
Trying to
Ken.
pass you my coffee.
Yeah, I know. We'll wait for on that one, but I wanted you to try this one
Yeah.
again. So this is the Catoctin Creek. This is Leaky Binders, the Lock and Key one. This is at 59% ABV. There's maybe like a half dozen of these left, maybe. But I forgot how good this one was.
There's definitely
after-
some heat on that.
So it's almost 120. It's 118. So made in Virginia. Becky and Scott Harris are the owners. Becky does a lot of the blending and the whiskey production and stuff like that. And she was here. You can check it
Now
out.
you're Catoctin.
Now you're Catoctin. Yeah, you're right. You can check that whole thing out. It's wherever you get your podcast. Look for It's the Liquor Talking. Like this show. We record them all and they're all there for that. You can come back here and see that also on the Julio's Liquors Facebook page. But she's really interesting and it's I thought it was a really cool stuff. What do you think of the rye?
Delicious. And I believe that this is one of our favorite smaller barrel picks too, wasn't it? Or was this?
Well, I explained to her, this is the funny thing about this one. And I was telling her this is we took her 30-gallon rye barrel and we did the Roxy project with it.
Right.
And she was like, what? And she was like totally enthralled that we were doing this.
Did
with her
you
stuff.
taste some of it or just hear about it?
No, she tasted. She thought it was really
Okay.
cool.
Well,
there
I
he
think we're
is.
about to get mugged, but here comes the beverage whisperer himself.
You already
Kenny
missed.
Stout.
You already missed drinking.
Look at that.
All right, get in there. I'll put your mic up so you can. All right, well that's good. All right, here's Kenny. Kenny is the beverage whisperer. Let me see if I can find your stuff here because it's been a while.
And if you're going to the Facebook Live, you can see I have what my big challenge is I have to build a giant
There you go.
mug tree. Mug
Yeah,
tree.
a giant mug tree for your giant mugs.
Right.
Because Kenny
Keeps-
keeps bringing them back.
Kenny is what's called a classical
Oh
enabler,
my God.
right? So he's just feeding into this giant mug collection, but these are
Yes.
the 64-ounce things, and this one says racetrack. Is that a
That's a
Chain.
gas
Chain.
state chain.
Floridia.
oh nice.
It's in Floridia.
We got a
But-
couple things I want to talk about Florida.
Okay.
Not like the rest of us.
It's just like so. That's an
Thank
awful
you.
big mug.
Yeah.
That's like one serving size for Randall, just in case you're wondering.
It is.
All right, Kenny. Since you're here, I
Hello.
think hi. we were trying the Catoctin Creek, but I think
Yep.
for the drink of the show, would you mind if we did rum?
Do I ever mind? Oh,
So the drink of the-
Diplomatico.
Diplomatico
Mhm.
Venezuelan rum.
All right.
This is
Yeah.
the 2007 single vintage rum, exclusively sherry cask. This is going to be the drink of the show. I get yours over here, Kenny. Give this one back to Randall.
I can
That's
handle
Randall's.
that.
This goes
Yeah.
for this is actually pretty reasonable. This goes for $140. I mean,
It
you
looks
know,
like
which-
the
which-
box is worth that.
it's a great presentation, and but it's a 2007 vintage. So I mean, take your pick on that one.
All right. Now, for years, we've been saying that
I didn't put
certain
myself
categories are underlooked,
Yes.
but have amazing flavor components and really deserve
Yeah.
folks branching out into them. Bourbon was on fire, bourbon's hot, everything was bourbon, but great rums, great Canadian whiskeys, things that often are overlooked. And even at $140, if this was a similar product, for example, in a bourbon or a scotch, would be 3 to 4 times the price for whatever the aging is, easily.
So single vintage 2007. So all the barrels came from the 2007 distillation. This is at 43 ABV or 86 proof. So it's sort of
So
hanging in there.
15 plus years, but closer to
Yeah.
16, 17. So
So what do you guys? This is delicious.
yeah,
I
unbelievable.
could get a little
It's a
too used
winner.
to this one.
It's a winner. The last time the Celtics one was 08, so 07's close.
Yeah.
And
Well, but
we're
it's definitely
drinking it
just
now.
great. You can taste the sherry component to it. It's got almost like a, I want to say like cedar or even a little bit of, cedar. I would go with cedar on that, and a little leather sort of taste to it too.
Yeah.
Really delicious. Really a lot of flavor. This is what we call a thinking person's
Right.
rum. You could spend some time with this and
I'm
taste a whole bunch.
disqualified.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, it's I like a little bit of the funkier flavors and stuff, and this definitely delivers. So it's
Yeah.
gonna have like a mustiness,
Yeah,
almost like an
little
earthiness.
grandma's attic
Yeah, they got
in a good
some
way.
possibly like what was the book flavor that people talk about?
The
Yeah, with a
flavor.
V.
Vellum?
There's a term that they use, like minerality, but for
Vellum?
no,
The paper, like vellum?
no, I'll figure it out at
All
some
right.
point. But
All right.
but anyway, just a darker,
Old book
rich
is
flavor.
old book like old comic books. Like I've been moving my comic
No,
books out.
no,
this
there's
week?
like it's like a wine term.
Oh, it's a wine term. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know that one. This all I know is this is really good.
Yeah.
It's no one's business what's in your coffee mug, like Randall will say. But today we will tell you it's Diplomatico 2007 vintage rum.
So
This was
that's-
off of last weekend's Gin Rummy
Right.
event. If you missed that, I had to miss it. It was I had other plans. It was my daughter's graduation party, so guess what? I wasn't here. But that's a really good one. And don't forget, July 20th, Saturday, July 20th, 2 to 3:30, we're having the summer beer festival. So you should definitely get to that one. We're gonna have a really. I'm gonna tell you about a new one we're working on. You want to hear about a
New kind of
new
festival
New event?
event. Yeah.
All right. So it's booze, books, and collectibles.
All
So
right.
it's going to be a Comic-Con with spirits. And that's
Okay.
and we're looking right now in September. And what it's going to be is going to be basically 6 tables, like 2 beer tables, 2 wine tables, 2 spirits tables, and 6 to 8. I think it's going to be like 8. Either collectible stores,
Like
comic book
sports
store,
store,
like yeah.
comic
Well,
book.
guys over here at Hall of Comics.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been there. It's right down the street from us over here. I should get their address so I can tell you guys where it is. But Hall of Comics, look them up. Right, John, great
Yeah.
guys over there. And they came to us and they said we want to do something different. And I said, well, how, you want to do it?
We're all about
It's just like, what were you thinking? I go, well, why don't we do a Comic-Con? But we'll do one with spirits. It'll be like a 21 plus type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't worked out the details yet, but we're probably going to have like 6 to 8 different stores and stuff like that and have that in. So that's going to be in September. Right now, it's tentatively set for September 28th.
Now, is
So
there
keep
going
an
to
eye
be
on
a cosplay action?
If you would like to, I don't have a problem with that. As long as I can tell, we can card you and we know how old you are.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to go as Gandalf, so we'll be all set.
No. I've been just been digging out boxes of magnolia garland. Yeah. So
Oh,
I have
I don't even.
crates
To
and
be quite
crates
honest with you, I don't even
because-
want to know.
right. Because I've been trying to make
Maybe you didn't
essentially the
hear. I
jolly-
don't want to know.
No, I know you don't. But I'm sure our fans are probably more or less interested.
Yeah, probably. You want to go with that?
But trying to make a Jolly Green Giant costume. It's been a dream of mine for years.
I thought you would go as
I'm going to go
Sprout.
with Sprout, but like for the sake of people listening, it's essentially the Jolly Green Giant costume, and it uses these plastic magnolia leaves. That
Ah.
now Patty has become
minute, one.
obsessed with doing Christmas decorations and wants to have all of them for herself. So
How dare she?
exactly.
How dare she?
So if I can work this somehow into that, I can push back a little bit on giving her the garlands and
You need
still
to
have
go
the
ahead.
costume.
You need to go ahead.
and then be prepared for Halloween, which is the ultimate goal.
Well, I mean, it would be close. I mean, you could get
Right.
2 uses. You could definitely get 2 uses out of it.
Oh, there'll be more than 2 years.
30
That's
seconds.
what
go with
scares
quickly.
me.
Okay.
That's what scares me. Very, very much so.
So this Diplomatico, this is a special edition. They have regular rums, but this is
Yeah, I
like a
mean, the
special-
regular rum selection is really nice. This is a step above and beyond, I think.
Yeah.
This is really good. I'm
It's
gonna
sippable,
I'm gonna have to
smooth.
check with Gio upstairs.
10 seconds. 10.
because I might be taking this one home with me. All right,
All right.
Get us. We're
Well,
gonna go for break.
We're have the full cadre here of It's the Liquor Talking on the dais, and we'll be back after this commercial break, but continue more with Facebook Live and some interesting conversations that you may or may not want to miss on Facebook.
Probably
Live.
may not want to. No, maybe may. Not sure.
But it's June.
Yeah, you should go with the grape leaf, Randall.
All right. It's a fig leaf, and it goes in appropriate spots. All right.
No,
So-
if he's going to go as Sprout, he just needs a fig leaf.
Yeah, if you only need a fig leaf, you're going to sprout. That's what Ted said. All right, listen, I want to try this when we get back. There's some other stuff I want to try when we get back because I want to try Kenny's Vita Coco treats here.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be agitating this.
Well, you were agitating enough.
No,
So-
You're not worthy. So,
you're doing fine.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, listen, so I thought it was sort of cool since it was it's grilling. We're finally into grilling season, right? I gave you
What
my
happened to the G?
grilling.
Grilling.
Yeah.
No, it's grilling. It's grilling.
Start
Dude,
with
the
G.
uncool
second
kids say
G.
grilling,
Yeah.
but the guys in the know say grilling. You didn't know this?
I did not.
All right. You don't
I'm-
grill that.
I'm Stu Padidiot. I just did not know that.
I gave you my
have-
lowdown last week of I'm using Steve Eulis's Flavor Q on my grill, which
Mm.
works awesome, by the way. I just used it again this week. So of course I'm outside. It's like it's about a bazillion degrees outside.
Oof.
Yeah. You could cool off by putting your hand on the grill. That's
You know,
weird.
it's actually, you're probably not that far off. So because of that, I thought we would taste a little whiskey. Long Branch, which is which
Wild.
is Matthew McConaughey and of course our good friend, Randall and I's good friend, Eddie Russell, who's been a master distiller for like I don't know how long.
1 minute. Chilling
All right.
with the grilling.
All right, let's try Long Branch.
Yeah.
You can smell this. It's got a little bit like a mesquite charcoal refined. You get a little flavor going on there. This is a really good barbecue, sort of like grilling.
Yeah.
Grilling
I think there was
They're
a
chilling.
whole big rush of some kind of celebrities and whiskey. They were looking for some different ways to kind
That
of
was
have
really
something.
good. I like them.
It's a nice, affordable, great
Yeah.
tasting product,
Also,
but you're
smooth.
going
30
to have to
seconds
like
to
look for
air.
smoke in what you're.
Yeah, I guess I like a little smokiness to it. I really like this one. It is one of my summertime go-tos outside because it's a little bit lighter. It's got a lot of flavor, but it's still it's like a little bit lighter.
Yep.
It's silky. And it's got some of those great flavors that I look for when I'm grilling.
Right.
And so Long Branch. So try that one out.
Yeah, and this is
Very smooth.
All right, here we go.
All right, we're gonna do the question of the show too.
You can tell them to put a cork in it, but they'll tell you. It's the Liquor Talking with Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium Randall Bird. Live in the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio at Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And we are broadcasting from Julio's Liquors on Route 9 in Westboro. Go to juliosliquors.com. If you want to see this fiasco we call show, go to the Julio's Facebook page, and you can see the Facebook Live of this.
Yeah.
We're obviously broadcasting on WCRN. And after the show, Cousin Vinny, who's very proud of his Sicilian heritage today, he's all proud of a bridge and the wine we tasted with Ray, is going to take this show and actually put it as a podcast under It's the Liquor Talking, wherever you get your podcasts, such as Spotify, or so forth. Okay.
and also my favorite style of pizza, if it's done correct,
Yeah.
the Sicilian style.
The Sicilian pan pizza.
Yeah,
Talking
the
about the
thicker
pan-
crust,
yeah,
just
the
a
pan, yeah.
dough. Yeah.
You like that, do you?
If it's done well. I've seen a lot of people who
You
don't
do like
know.
the onion one? I like the onion one.
I as always,
It all depends on
a
how.
cheese will tell you everything you need to know about a pizza maker. The cheese pie.
Well,
or
there you go.
Crust.
Oh no, but what's the one? What Vinny's gonna like jump in. My grandmother has a recipe that we use in our family. It's been sort of passed down, which is it's a pan pizza, so it's got that thicker crust, but it's got really it's got cheese on it, but not like Parmesan cheese. It doesn't have a lot, but it's got like onions. You do like the onions on the top, and then the Parmesan cheese, and it is red sauce, but it's not overly done. It's super good. It's a really
I'm
good
sure it's
recipe.
delicious.
Matter of fact, I gotta
I'm
get
talking about the rectangular slice. Thick
That's what this
Sicilian
is. This
pizza,
is
yeah.
Italian. Yeah,
Deep
it's-
dish?
It's
Like
not a deep dish.
No,
Not
it's
a
not
deep
deep
dish.
dish. It's
No.
it's just cooked differently.
Is
Yeah.
it Detroit? I just heard about
A
Detroit.
Detroit style. Oh, we're gonna get into pizzas. now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't want to go
I've
down
always
that
known
rabbit
it
hole.
as Sicilian.
And then there's the pie, and then there's the and there's
and
the,
I will find
the
only one or two
Chicago.
places that make it well, and then I'm a fan. But I
there
can't
used to be
get
a place. There used to be a place on Com Ave, right by where Route 2 connects after the bridge. There used to be a place that would do the traditional like stuffed pizza. That was really, really good
Are you
place.
talking
I don't
about
think they're
T.
there
Anthony's?
anymore.
What town are you talking about?
Boston. In
Oh,
Boston.
okay.
Yeah, T. Anthony's.
No, I don't. I forgot the name of the place, but
Not by
anyways,
BU?
I don't even think
Okay,
it's somebody will. So it's by BU. So I'll be searching.
We were
It's-
mentioning Sicilian, and now we've
Yeah, I know.
again gone
We've
off the
gone
rails.
off the rails.
I
Now we have a
I was a
special-
contributor.
You guys want to do? You guys want to do the question of the show?
I'd rather do
Yes.
the drink of the show again.
Well, we can do that later. I get some other stuff we can get through too. Let's do the question of the show.
Yes, we're ready.
All right. So this is the larceny question of the show today.
Okay.
Larceny whiskey, but this is the question of the show. The pina colada became widely accessible drink in the 1950s. Once what canned item became easy to purchase?
Coco Lopez?
Well, you guys, I'm not giving you the multiple choice. You either
Yeah.
answer this or you
Well, it's got
die.
to be like
It's
coconut
either-
cream or
Okay, is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Yeah, or pineapple juice. One of the
Well,
other.
you get a
I
pick.
got 50-50. You
All
know
right,
what?
I'm
I'll
going to
go
go
the other.
pineapple.
I'm
You're
going
gonna go
coconut.
pineapple, and you're gonna go
I'll
what?
fight a cocoa, so I got to go
Right.
coconut.
Right.
It's coconut cream.
Right.
Of course, the answer is coconut cream. It's not coconut milk. Somebody's jumping in. It's coconut cream, and there is a difference, right, Kenny?
Yeah, and there's coconut
Well,
milk and
look
cream in this. How's that for timing?
How's that lead in on this?
Prescient.
I didn't even know you were
Prescient.
bringing this
I
today.
didn't know I was bringing it. I said,
I
"I'm
know,
gonna be
this
late,
is
I
how
better
good I
bring
am.
Something.
This is how good I am. This is
All right.
Kenny has given us Vita Coco treats. This is strawberries and cream flavored with other natural
Are
flavors.
we
This is
pouring
coconut-
this into a thing?
No,
or am
yeah,
I
I'll,
drinking
I'll,
it
I'll,
right
oh,
out of
did
it?
you open
Pour
it?
it in a
Did
cup
you-
in case you don't like it, but
Yeah,
if
give
you
me-
like it,
here.
it's yours.
What,
Here. Just-
let's be honest here.
Did you shake it?
Yes,
I did. I shook it.
Okay, all right.
I'm
didn't
gonna
take
like it.
yours. I
All
shook
right,
his.
Oh, that's
we'll
it.
do
That's
your
fine.
method.
All right.
But
Well,
this
I,
is
we,
just
we,
a
you, gotta,
waste
you
of
gotta, you
cup.
gotta give us, you gotta give Kenny
Oh.
and I some.
Oh,
No, I've had it about 100,000.
Oh, well, I need
times, so
some. It's a, no, you
you
take
got
that.
the whole thing.
No, but I'm just saying we'll open
That's all
one.
right.
We don't have to open all of them.
What if Randall wants one and a
Here.
half?
All right.
I'll give him the whole
Everything is
thing.
stopping me from drinking this.
Smells great. Smells like strawberries. It really does. So
Okay,
cocoa,
Brian.
cocoa,
And,
Vita Cocoa
and
treats.
for those
I
of you
know.
watching on TV,
I know.
Ryan would know if it smelled like strawberries. Here, does that smell like strawberries?
Yeah, that's a, he also brought us a,
But not as
quart.
strongly.
This
as-
That's not even a pot.
That's
Fine.
from
That's a quart.
Tugas Farm, and they just were talking about it somewhere that they had fresh strawberries.
This is really
I love-
the nose on this is really good. It's spot on. If you're gonna say strawberries and cream, this would be it.
not that powdered. Yes, that
This
I
is
would
like
drink as a
that
kid.
strawberry milk, but like
Milk.
way better.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
That's
a
like
little-
strawberry
little
milk.
more tart. It's well, I mean,
You
if
do
you
get
look
that
it
tart
has,
finish,
right.
to
but
it.
strawberry has that
But
little.
strawberry
bit of
is here.
tangy
Yeah,
edge.
yeah. No,
Here.
I'm just saying like Nesquik's strawberry
What,
was
strawberry?
definitely sweeter. Yeah, I've only had
And
one of these.
artificially tasting. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like kind of.
Well, I'm trying the strawberry now, and you can get that sort of tart finish.
Yep.
It's sweet, right? But then it goes tart. This is really good. I like this one a
100%.
lot.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
what? This is brand new, right?
It's brand new. We were trying to keep it a secret
Good luck.
Oh, we should be talking about.
because the number one selling item
This is
on
really-
Starbucks menu was their special
Strawberry
pink drink. They
pink
called it
drink.
pink
Oh, the
drink.
pink drink. Yeah.
Yep. So we decided to do an LTO, limited time offer, and do Vita Coco treats and sort of emulate
Remember last week I got really upset at you
because of pretzels.
because of the pretzelized, because they were delicious. Pretzelized, delicious. Trying to get some. Haven't been able to get some yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Right. But you know how I get upset with you about that?
Yeah.
Because now I get angry because now I want
Yes,
these
this
things.
is number
and they-
two.
This is now number
This
two
will be
because
number two.
LTO means limited time offer. Now I like
That was-
this, and now I can't get because this is going to be better. This is going to be better for me.
But it's also nice to have stuff that's special. Like, I mean,
I get it, but
So we did it Target only, except for one region of Costco really wanted it. So we put it in the Pacific Northwest of Costco region.
so half of this container is 90 calories.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good because this is a pint, right? Yeah.
Yep.
It's over a pint. That's 500
Yeah,
mil.
half
So-
liter. It's a
Yeah,
half
so
liter.
250, which is a lot, is just 90 calories, right?
Yep.
And what do we got? Total sugars are 17.
Yep.
That's not bad. Get some vitamin D.
but it's much
know
richer
the vitamin D.
tasting than
Calcium,
what you would
yes.
think.
Yeah,
with
it is richer tasting. I
180,
like this.
The viscosity is thicker because it's coconut milk cream, not coconut water.
Right.
Yep.
And it is a treat though. I mean, we don't want people.
Yeah,
you
this
know.
isn't like an everyday thing. But
Yeah.
like what I like about this is like it's summertime and I gotta go get ice cream. Now I could chill this up really good, and sort of have this instead of having a shake. And this would be like
Right.
it's still not great, but it's way better than an ice cream shake. Like
And it's
like for
crushable.
me, it's crushable. Yes, Randall. Please do not crush the Terra Pack.
Tetra.
No, I know.
Yeah,
But we
Terra. Okay, got
we
it.
were making a joke earlier.
Got it. Sorry.
You
but-
weren't here. You were late, so you don't get to get in on the joke.
I'm always late.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, very good.
I like it
Cool.
a lot. All right. I got some stuff for us to do. Do you guys want to try?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to do this one. Never mind. You
He's
have
not
no
gonna ask
choice.
our
You know, yeah, you have no
No
choice.
input.
No input whatsoever. You have no choice. Because you got the sweetness from this, but we're gonna cut that right out.
Oh.
Guess what came out this week is finally the Julio's Jack's Abbey craft lagers came out with Julio's lager, the Bavarian style Pilsner beer, just came out. If you have not had this yet, it's like $9.50 a 4-pack, and they're 16-ounce cans.
They
So
look
very
good.
affordable, very quaffable.
Now,
Randall likes to
and
say.
there's a new
Beer flavored beer.
personal obsession that I have that plays right into this.
Yeah.
So I'm obsessed with obscure kitchen gadgets, and one of them
You
that
want-
I
I mean,
have.
I was waiting for you. You have been wanting to talk about this for like 3 weeks now.
That's
So-
good.
Isn't that
But-
good?
One of the things that I have, which will appear maybe much later,
I want a hot dog now.
cuts the aluminum ring
Oh,
out
around
of
the thing so you can make a
top,
can.
so you can make like a cup that
cup?
you could drink out of.
I would like that.
And it's like great for preserving the can because you can rinse it out and it just becomes like
Use the aluminum can. Well,
yeah.
aluminum's infinitely. Somebody asked me this the other day. Why is everything coming in cans now? I go, well, a couple different things. It's weight, transportation weight. The can
2
technology
minutes.
is fantastic, and aluminum is pretty much infinitely recyclable.
and some people like it in the can.
All right, and that was the last show we were ever going to do. Thank you very much, everybody, and good night, everybody. But what do you think of the beer?
I like it.
It's nice.
It's got a good bite. It's full bodied. A lot of flavor.
So-
finishes up nice and clean.
My grandfather had a tap in a fridge in the basement
Yeah.
that had beer that tastes like this. This is the
This
70s
is right. This is
right?
like
This is
this
like
is what like
beer tasting beer as we say.
right. This
Yeah.
is and it's so funny. We've gotten sort of away
Schaefer.
from this. Yeah, it's just really good tasting beer. It's
It's-
reminiscent. I can't because it's not German. It's not actually German beer, but this is Reinheitsgebot, which is water, yeast, and hops and barley.
Barley.
That's it.
1 minute.
That's it.
I thought you were putting your name into the Huxtable family on.
No.
Ryan Huxtable.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said? Anyway, Julia,
Anyways, what
show
do you
the
think?
can. Show the
Show-
can to the video.
Julio's
Because it
Liquors
has your
can. It's
name
red,
on it.
white, and blue.
And I'm gonna try and if when that's finished, let me see if I can
Yeah,
take
sure.
the top
This
off
is
that.
Julio's lager. We made the lager look like the liquors. It's
Yeah.
the same font on this.
30
Great,
seconds.
great folks up at Jack's Abbey that put this together. I will tell you,
And finally in for summer.
and finally in
Yeah.
100% imported Pilsner malt and German hops. Is a proud partner of Julio's Liquors. It's our honor to collaborate with another family-owned and operated business on this golden Pilsner to celebrate their first 50 years. Gold represents the
seconds.
prosperity, strength, and we raise our steins to the next 50. Prost. And that's from Jack's Abbey. So
Yeah.
Yum.
Delicious.
good. I'll be drinking this all summer or until it's out. We only got like 40 cases already left. So get while you can.
Well, it's the liquor talking. I was enjoying the beer, Ryan, and now all of a sudden I have to work. Come on.
All right. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Bavarian style lager is what they serve at the Brewfest.
Brewfest, yes. This
Yeah,
is
I,
this,
I'd like to,
Oktoberfest.
can I see the actual
yeah, you can see the can. Sure, you can. Here you go. Pass that down to him.
So
This is really good. I'm so happy this came out. Now, that's not to take away from the Cold Harbor one that we just did, which is the New England styled IPA.
is that
Totally different
still in
set.
the store?
We have a little bit left of that. Like there's less than 20 cases of that left.
Yeah.
The whole thing was to have all these projects come out for the beer this summer.
Yeah.
And so this is the second one. I will tell you there are 2 more right now coming. And we're also planning on a cider in for
fall.
winter, late fall, winter.
So, of course, for those that may be listening or watching, this is the 50th anniversary of the Julio's store.
Mhm.
And you have chosen not to do one big celebratory event, but like a full year.
Just stuff all year.
That's all. So this is in that lineup
Yes.
of like, let's celebrate and let's talk about the 50 years and the fact so hopefully another 50 years in the future as well. So
Right. No, that's the whole
but
point.
here's my question. Everybody mispronounces Julio's. It's a hard J because it's Italian,
Italian, right.
named after your grandfather, Giulio
Sort of like that
Colangelo.
little small wine company, Ernest and Julio Gallo.
So do you mispronounce, do you say it's Julio's Lager from Yak's Abbey? Like-
no, everything
I-
works
I
out,
can't-
Mandel.
Right. I mean, like it's got to be a point where I think a lot of people when they see this nationally or other places
Right.
think it's saying Julio's, but it is that hard J.
It's
And
the hard
so,
J.
But that's really kind of like most Massachusetts towns. That's how you know the people are from out of state,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
So if you're in the know, you're going to say Julio's, but if you're like just have read about this or not heard us say it repeatedly, you're
Right.
going to think it's pronounced a different way, and that's how we know you're not a true fan.
Is that how I know?
Julia
Yeah.
or Julie.
All right. Now,
Okay.
now let me see. I'm going to get this ready. I'm going to get this ready because I got a new mix it in a minute, and I'm going to let you know that I have not tested this one out.
Oh, this is one of your
Yes.
in a minute
Can I have
cocktails,
that
but
rum right
never
there?
done
The
before.
green. Never been done before.
Okay.
Okay. So this
So
is the
should
new.
we put on safety glasses?
Probably should.
And stand
I
back?
don't think it
All
would
right.
be a bad idea. How much time do we have, Ted?
13
see.
minutes.
Minute and a half. Isn't
Okay.
she a school teacher in Western Mass?
All right. Ted,
Julia?
stop.
Okay. Now you're
She's a
mixing
sweetheart, I'm sorry.
a blue.
So, okay. So,
Sure.
all right. So here it is. Mix it in a minute. You know me. It's got to be quick. It's got to be, I got to be able to mix something in a minute or I really don't do any of the recipes.
Generally
So-
by eyeballing or not using a lot of measuring equipment.
Oh, equipment? Yes.
Right. But I'm just
Yes,
saying that
yes,
that's part
absolutely.
of the whole thing.
This is a one I wanted to do with Fever Tree. So, we were just talking about I had spent some time in Greece and I got sort of stuck. I couldn't get into my hotel room until like 4 p.m. and they sent me out. The hotel didn't want me sleeping on the couch. They sent me out on a Sunday in Greece to go, wander the streets and
Uzo.
well, so what I was is there was one guy open that had like a cart and I could buy like, I could buy like soda or whatever. So I got a cola and the guy opens the cola up and he's
30
throws
seconds.
lime juice in it. I'm like, well, look, I didn't ask for that, but thank you very much. Fantastic. So when I
right.
saw this new product that came in, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because this is a new product from Blue Chair Bay
10
and
seconds.
it's lime rum. And so I grabbed
And the
the
cola
Fever
from
Tree
Fever Tree.
cola
Yep.
and said, okay, guess what? I'm going to recreate that drink. Now, again, I have not tried it yet. So
All right. we'll try this
Yay.
when we come
They
back.
cannot offend you because they know not what they say.
With some Retsina.
Live from the Jim Beam Cold Storage Studio in the heart of Julio's Liquors, Route 9 in Westboro, it's the Liquor Talking with your hosts, Ryan Maloney and Spirits Medium, Randall Byrne.
hello, everybody, and welcome back to It's the Liquor Talking right here on WCRN AM 830. And listen, I just did a mix it in a minute. I love to make easy to prepare cocktails. John's away on vacation, so I can't do anything more complicated because Johnny on the spot is our mixologist for this group. But new item that came in this week was Blue Chair Bay lime rum. And I was like, cola and lime. So I said, okay. I get the Fever Tree Distillers Cola, which I love.
Right.
It's made with Caribbean cola nut. It's great. Fever Tree makes some awesome stuff.
More intense cola flavor than you would get from like probably the national brands,
Yes.
but
And so I decided that I would do Blue Chair Bay with lime rum. And I had not tested this out. This sort of came to me. We were talking about the first time I had lime and cola this yesterday. And I said, hey, you know what? I got an idea. Let me go down and grab
this
everything
and
we
mix
did.
it
So I
together.
figured we'd try this. And now, what do you guys think?
Now, tell me a little bit about the ice.
The ice is Taggart ice.
Okay.
I will tell you about the ice. The ice is Taggart ice. It comes out of New Hampshire. Taggart ice is probably one of the best. Frozen. Well, you can boil it and then save it for later. But anyways, no, it's Taggart ice. And what's great about Taggart ice is it's solid ice. This is not the tube ice that melts in 2 seconds in your drink. Taggart ice is a fantastic ice that lasts a long time and it melts slower. So I love Taggart ice.
That's right. Well, the
Now,
ice
see,
has
you
it.
didn't think I knew about the ice, did you?
Yeah,
but I
ice
did.
has it.
There's
Well,
a
no,
reason
but
we carry
okay, well,
stuff in the
I'm
store.
kind of making a joke, but there are some people who have specific ice that they prepare a specific way that has to go in it. And that kind of goes
clean, though.
contrary to your mix it in a minute, but you're just pulling this because it's stuff that you have bagged upstairs in the store.
Yeah, so I did
And then you opened one bottle and had the other bottle open and just mix them together.
yeah.
Half
So
and half?
no, I did 1 to 3.
Okay.
a approximation of me doing 1 to 3. But it's lime rum, Blue Chair Bay, lime rum, and Fever Tree Distillers Cola. What do
Yeah,
you think? Do you
I
like
like it.
Yeah.
It worked out. It worked out.
So I like a lot of the cola type flavor,
That's really
including the
good.
Moxie and stuff.
Lime.
And I
rum.
like the lime
Yeah.
and kind of mint aspect
Yeah.
that I kind of associate some of those flavors. Maybe it's the color that's suggesting it, but it's going very well to go together.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. This is now a new drink. This is a new one I'm going to mix up this summer.
Yep.
Fever Tree keeps astounding me. I know they're a sponsor now, but it really made me go out and just like taste everything and start like looking, because we want to do stuff that promotes the brand, but we want to give stuff to people that is tasty and actually is good. Right.
Right.
So, I'm really happy with a lot of the stuff that they're doing. We just got the Distillers Cola back in. I've been waiting for it to come in, and this gave me a good opportunity to use it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Distillers Cola is a fantastic product, and especially if you're liking that flavor.
Yeah.
But it is a smaller size, so you don't have to commit to that big heavy
Well,
flavor.
that's what's great. It's
taste.
usually like this, like one of these little small bottles. I forgot how there's 6.8 ounces. So I do 3 to 1. Usually I make like one cocktail out of it.
Right. But
and
they're
then I'm done.
intenser flavors, right?
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
going to be
no, it's great.
stuck with like, a
Oh,
huge
you're not.
bottle of
Yeah, you don't have to worry about stuff. Do you guys want to do? All right, now I'm really getting into it. Do you guys want to do? And I think we should do a yay or nay.
Okay.
Do you want to do a yay or nay?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
well.
your show, so I'm going with yeah.
Are you with me?
Which
Yay.
one means yes? Yay.
All right, yay or nay. Now I had a
Well,
purple one over
the
here.
ice,
Where's
the
the blue-
ice has
Oh, the blue one.
the ice has it. No, it's
What were you saying? The eyes have it.
yeah, the ice.
The okay. That was a long way around, wasn't
Yeah,
it, buddy?
yeah,
All right. So, new product that came in this week.
Oh,
It's called Boba Pops. It's pearls of popping blueberry liqueur. So you've had like boba tea, right? I know you have, Kenny. Boba tea. And let's see. That's not me. That's you. So
Sorry.
what these are is basically, if you can see in there, they're actually the boba
no, I can
pearls.
see it,
Yeah.
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 No,
Tapioca.
I
It's
I
the
wasn't-
tapioca, but inside of those is actually the alcohols inside of that too. I don't know if I can get.
No wonder it pops.
I don't know if I can get these out.
Oh, and it's
Oh yeah.
looks
one's
like
blue.
what is that?
Something,
used to make-
Barbicide. that
something
they used
from
to
the
put-
Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, is
you
that the
put
stuff
your
they put the combs in
You know,
at the old barber shop?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know about that anymore. I don't have any hair. I don't have to worry about it. My barber's a jerk. Because it's me. That's those who were wondering. So okay, so what they basically are is the tapioca balls, but this one they actually have alcohol inside of them.
in the balls, but not in the liquid, or both.
Yeah, yeah, it's both. So
Okay,
it
this
just
is
makes
syrupy almost.
yeah. Well, of
without
course it
the
is.
balls.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
What did you expect it to be?
Oh yeah.
right. But this is something neat. I think a lot of people will have, the whole point is to have sort of fun with this, to make like weird cocktails that would have boba balls in them.
I do not like the mouthfeel or texture of boba.
Well, we're
balls,
gonna
tapioca
we're gonna
balls.
get to that. We're gonna do it as a yay or nay. No. Okay. All right. I got it.
Concentration is definitely on the inside of the tapioca.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're a 13-year-old that really enjoys blue raspberry
No, yeah,
kind of flavors,
but this is
it's
for 21-year-old.
alcohol. No,
Yes,
I'm
it's
just
alcohol.
saying it's that
Randall's like-
flavor profile.
Yes. All right. Well, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
but this is a yay or nay. Randall, why don't you go first then?
Hey,
But wait a minute.
It took them a while to
It
decide.
did really. Kenny Sadowski, the beverage was. Well, you want to give us some reasoning behind it?
I don't like tapioca balls. I don't like the mouthfeel of that in there, sloshing around.
yeah.
I don't like the syrup. It's super sugary, and it has that blue raspberry Pisces or whatever that punch was that they
Yeah.
had as the core flavor, which I've outgrown that. And I enjoy like an orange soda,
Yeah.
but I've also outgrown that as well. It's too sickly sweet.
All right.
So that's why I say nay.
Okay, Kenny.
I have a question first.
Sure. What's the question?
Did what I consume make my tongue blue?
Let's see. It may be going that way. This is the 375, by the way. They're $19.99 a piece. It's 12.5% alcohol.
So this is not a single serving, or is it?
I think that is what it's aimed for.
Yeah,
No, it's not a single serving. It's I think it's you would use this
So-
to make a cocktail. I don't think
Got
you're
it.
going. I don't think
So
you're
you-
taking this and drinking it like we just
club
did.
soda.
And what's the
Yeah, and
plastic
anything.
Mix it with club
top?
soda.
It makes it look like I'm going out tagging in the parking
does look
lot.
like- it
looks
does-
like a spray can.
I will
And
tell you what
think
they
that
said
that's
on the
cup
thing.
that you drink out of.
No, it's not. It's solid in the inside. If you see, notice
Oh,
it's got
okay.
the
Okay, I
solid
didn't
point
realize
in
that.
the inside. It does not. I will tell you what it says in. Please pardon our temporary packaging. The same boba pops you know and love are inside. All right, so they're screwing around with the packaging right now. I got another one of the flavors. What flavor was that one? I didn't open
This
that
one is
Awful.
peach liqueur, and it's called. Are they all called cocktail caviar?
2
Yes,
minutes.
well, no,
Okay.
but I think that's one of the things. Well, they get the pearl.
Oh, you're supposed to like put these in probably as
Yeah.
like a garnish.
yeah. You
Yes,
put them
I
in like a
think-
drink.
I
I mean,
look,
I said the way you probably drink these is not the way we did it,
Oh, okay.
but it's as an ingredient in another type of drink. And this way you get
Well,
the
so
boba
I
balls.
didn't realize that it was a cocktail caviar.
So have you changing your like?
No.
Why did I know that was the answer? Okay, Kenny Sadowski, the beverage was for himself. What say you?
it's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
It's not for me,
Uh-huh.
but it is what it says it is.
Yep.
And there was something when I really first got into the beverage industry that was called TMBs, texturally modified beverages, and this is a better execution of that than say Clearly Canadians Orbits
Right.
or Mystic Gems. So
1 minute.
I mean, this is it's I can't really say. I know it's yay or nay. I sort of want to be or.
Okay. Well, you can do whatever you
because
want. No one's stopping you.
it
It's
is.
it's
It is
more
what it says
interesting
it
as
is.
as a garnish
Yeah.
and a flavoring component
Right.
than it is something
Yeah.
you're drinking.
I'm more
Exactly.
in favor of yay than nay because it is what it says it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the real answer is yay, and the reason why is exactly what Kenny just said. It says what it is. This is exactly
30
what I
seconds.
expected to taste. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's blueberry. It's there. It's that artificially like blueberry stuff. Is this like this would be like you would use any like the Kuiper products or something like that? It's like a modifier that you're going to use in some sort of cocktail to make something cool and different. It's got the-
Modern Midori.
yeah, but yeah, that
10
you'll have these
seconds,
floating
10.
balls in it, and a lot of people like that.
Well, and some people may not. Why? Because it's the liquor talking where we endlessly debate things that nobody else really will touch with it.
Really cares about either. But
Thank you for listening.
Thank
and We'll be
you.
back
Thank
next week with more of It's the Liquor Talking.
Thanks, everybody. Look at all the stuff I got on my desk today.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Your
Thanks.
family is the quintessential American success story. Thank you for being on the air.
Thank you very
Thank
much. Thank you very much. All right, let's get us off the Facebook.